Welcome to our short overview of what Oberweis Dairy had to say about our solutions. The following excerpts are from a recent webinar by Oberweis Dairy. Bob Gruett speaks on how they simplified and automated processes across the organization using our help desk software.
Today, Oberweis is known for its premium ice cream and dairy products and its old-fashioned glass bottle home delivery service. The company continues to expand home delivery in the Midwest and on the Eastern Seaboard, and growth in the wholesale market is ongoing. To support these avenues, Oberweis makes use of 8 distribution centers across the Midwest, in North Carolina, and in Virginia, and employs a fleet of delivery trucks and drivers working all shifts. Additionally, Oberweis has grown from just 2 stores in 1951 to a total of 45 stores today. When it comes to the challenges faced, regarding any service desk product, there's a bunch, but these are a few of the highlights I wanted to bring up. First is diverse roles and needs, with roles including leadership, accounting, marketing, design, production, delivery, maintenance, customer service, and the 16-year-old greeting customers as they enter our stores. Oberweis manages a very diverse set of employee roles. Therefore, any solution must cater to the unique needs and technical skill sets of a diverse community. We can't forget that our users range from highly technical to not technical at all. As far as what features we needed, we wanted ticketing, a robust knowledge base, hardware and software inventory, vendor and contract management, and reporting and scheduling. In other words, we didn't want to piecemeal together a bunch of different products. We wanted an all-in-one solution if we could get away with it. We also wanted a solution that had turnkey core features. That is to say, something that was very easy to set up, but down the road would offer flexibility and expandability to meet our growing needs. BOSSDesk, we got up and running in under a week. I believe it was 4 days, and that included creating all the forms, the support teams, the agents, all the rules that governed ticket behavior, all the email notifications, all the team security, pretty much everything that we needed to go live with the ticketing system. It took us 4 or 5 days to complete. The second week, we were filling out our knowledge base and we were scanning Active Directory and our network for our inventory components. So it was a very fast turnaround. I think that the biggest problem up front before we implemented it was getting buy-in from the different teams. But one of my first concerns up front was whether or not BOSSDesk would shine enough, as it were, to convince the different support teams that yes, this is a good solution. Turns out that not only happened, but it happened very quickly and across many more teams than I had expected it to. With BOSSDesk, we had all of the ticketing, the 100% of it. Again, the email notifications, all the forms, all the routing rules, all of the different support teams and agents, and determining who could see what. All of that was done in 4 to 5 days, and then we started to populate the knowledge base and automatic. Oh, and it also included the Active Directory connection, so pulling in all of our Active Directory users inside of 4 to 5 days. The second week was building out, beginning to build out the knowledge base. It's an ongoing process, and also getting the hardware and software inventory scanned. So very, very short turnaround time by comparison. And I hate to sound like I'm painting it too rosy, but the truth is, every single support team that resisted the previous solution embraced this one, and a big part of that was the fact that every team's experience could be so different from the next team's experience. In addition to that, because we don't just use forms to process support tickets, we use them to process paperwork that used to be physical, or we use it to create logs of customer complaints and things like that. We've been able to broaden the application in our environment from just break fix to information tracking and request processing, things like that, things that might go through HR. And as a result of that, we've had a much greater buy-in across the leadership team. The only thing that I think I would have done differently in retrospect is I would have embraced the routing rules much earlier on. When we first went live with BOSSDesk, yes, we did have a bunch of different support teams and different techs and different forms. But in all honesty, a lot of the forms, they looked very similar. A lot of the rules that fired off once tickets were created, they did a lot of the same thing. It took me a while to realize the value in those routing rules and really what you could do with them. And if I had realized up front just how powerful that part of the system was, I definitely would have implemented those from day one.
To watch the full webinar recording, click the button below. To find out more about BOSS Solutions, visit our website at boss-solutions.com.